Hello, welcome to McDoll Strategy and Tactics, and thank you to our subscribers. In this series we play through each of the battles in the American Grand Campaign in Close Combat 4, the Battle of the Bulge. We use historical World War II US Army doctrine to plan and conduct each battle. We will start with the G2 report on the enemy using Form 16 from the United States War Department Staff Officer's Field Manual. It is now 1600 hours on December 21, 1944, the morning of Day 6. While the German counterattack yesterday was defeated, the Germans continued to attack in the morning, albeit with weaker forces and in fewer locations. Intelligence reports indicate the following enemy units from north to south. Kampfgruppe Piper of 1st Panzer Division, still at Zimmerach with tanks and still refusing to die. Kampfgruppe 901 of the Layer Division at Esch-sur-Sûre. Possible enemy units in the Siegfried Line. Possible enemy units at Echternach. Possible elements of Kampfgruppe von Pershing of the Layer Division at Ouvlies with tanks. All other German units are east of the Siegfried Line. There were no reports of German artillery fire or combat aviation. This afternoon's fighting saw a further 5 company-sized Kampfgruppe eliminated, for a total of 29 Kampfgruppen across the front since December 16. While we do not know total German strength opposite, we estimate the majority of German armoured and mechanised strength have been destroyed, but infantry formations are largely intact. We estimate cumulative German losses are 1,010 killed, 968 wounded, 149 tanks, 143 armoured vehicles, and 1 anti-tank gun. The weather continues to be unfavourable to combat aviation. The German counterattack was comprehensively defeated, and the Germans only retained positions at Zimmerach and Esch-sur-Sûre. However, the Battle of the Bulge is still not over, and there remain a significant number of Kampfgruppen in reserve east of the Siegfried Line. Next, the G3 Operations Report, using Form 17 from the United States War Department Staff Officer's Field Manual. Our front line is as indicated on the map, as is the location of our troops, as at 1600 hours on 21 December 1944. The afternoon's weather remains overcast, again impeding aerial reconnaissance and combat aviation. Our dispositions on the line of contact are as follows. 14th Cavalry Group defended Zimmerach against Kampfgruppe Piper of 1st Panzer Division, resulting in a decisive American victory. The 112th Regimental Combat Team of 28th Division defended Udenbrecht against Kampfgruppe Knittel from 1st Panzer Division, resulting in a total American victory. The 422nd Regimental Combat Team of 106th Division defended Losheim against Kampfgruppe Stefan from the 2nd Panzer Division, resulting in a total American victory. 9th Armoured Division defended the bridge over the Meuse at Ouvlies against Kampfgruppe von Pershing from the Layer Division, resulting in a total American victory. 7th Armoured Division defended Duisburg against Kampfgruppe Waldenberg from the 116th Panzer Division, resulting in a total American victory. 10th Armoured Division defended Weiler against Kampfgruppe von Böhm from 2nd Panzer Division, resulting in a total American victory. And 109th Regimental Combat Team of 28th Division defended Esch-sur-Sûre against Kampfgruppe 901 of the Layer Division, resulting in a major American victory. In the combat outposts, the 38th Regimental Combat Team of 2nd Division occupies Baugnes. The 424th Regimental Combat Team of 106th Division occupies Monschau. The 117th Regimental Combat Team of 30th Division occupies Saint-Vith. 8th Corps Engineers occupies Longville. The 110th Regimental Combat Team of 28th Division occupies Wiltz. And the 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment of 101st Airborne Division occupies Martelange. In the main battle position, the 507th of the 82nd Airborne Division occupies Vilsarm. The 504th of the 82nd Airborne occupies Baraque de Frature. The 502nd of the 101st Airborne Division occupies Neuville. The 505th of the 82nd Airborne occupies Champs. And the 501st Parachute Infantry Regiment of the 101st Airborne Division occupies Bastogne. Cumulative American losses are 388 killed in action, 394 wounded in action, 49 tanks, 5 vehicles, and 18 guns. This is roughly a 3-to-1 ratio in America's favour across the board, which is what one would expect in the defence. The overall result remains a major American victory, although isolated German forces may remain behind the American front line. You will recall my strategy. In line with American doctrine, my broad approach is to hold 3 defensive lines. First, the defended roadblocks along the Siegfried Line and Our River. These acted as my early warning to slow down and wear out the initial German offensive. Second, the combat outposts from Saint-Vith through Clerf to Wiltz. Third, the main battle position from Stumont through Auflise to Bastogne. And my reserve started along the line of the Meuse River from La Roche to Saint-Aubert. And I will try to hold Bastogne as a redoubt, even if surrounded. Next, I will outline my plans using Form 5 from the United States War Department Staff Officer's Field Manual. The weather remains overcast, which may reduce the effectiveness of tactical air support, but will also conceal ground movement from observation. Enemy dispositions are as briefed. Current friendly dispositions are as briefed. Yesterday saw a surprise German counterattack, which the Americans defeated across the board. With the exception of the northern and southern flanks, American forces are now on or east of the Siegfried Line, creating a bulge in German lines. This battle may become known as the Battle of the Bulge. I intend to defeat German attacks, destroy isolated units, and remain in possession of the eastern bank of the Our River by the end of the day. I also want to shift forces right to reinforce the southern or right flank and eject the Germans from their foothold at Echternach. From north to south, the 424th Regimental Combat Team of 106th Division will advance from Monschau to Schnee-Eifel West. The 110th Regimental Combat Team of 28th Division will advance from Wiltz to the Siegfried Line. The 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment of 101st Airborne Division will advance from Martelange to Warden. All other units will defend in place. Priority of fire support goes to the 109th Regimental Combat Team of 28th Division at Esch-sur-Sûre, the 110th Regimental Combat Team of 28th Division at the Siegfried Line, and the 422nd Regimental Combat Team of 106th Division at Losheim. There is no combat aviation. It is now 1600 hours on December 21, 1944, day 6 of the campaign. The Germans have advanced reconnaissance forces to Weiler. The Americans have taken the Siegfried Line unopposed. And my fears of Kampfgruppe von Pochinger from the Lehr Division popping up again at Auflise have not been realised, releasing 9th Armoured Division to move up to the front line from tomorrow morning. The next battle is at Zimmerach, once again, up against Kampfgruppe von Piper's zombie army that still won't die. the first of 3 battles expected this afternoon. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and donate. And stay tuned for the next episode.